everybody. I'm on here to do a quick video. This was not planned. I was actually just doing some journaling and just came across some stuff that I really wanted to share. A lot of it has to do with opening up to desires and what we really want out of life. So this is something that I'm journaling about and that I want to help others with as well. So the beautiful thing about it is that all the answers are already in us. So, which is why I'm here, like with my journal, getting my own answers. So even I feel like if I'm going to help somebody else with this, we're just going to explore your own answers. These are things that I want to do. And I've kind of been, my intuition's been nagging at me like, hey, you need to figure out, like, why aren't you putting yourself out there as much? Like, I'm getting out there a bit more, but it's like, what is holding me back? And I know that there is some like worried about what other people will think, and there's definitely, it's like I'm like, I just want to open up to my like heart's true desires, whether like in a way I do, but sometimes I'm just half in with the other ones. Like I got some like funny silly things that I want to get a little motorbike. I don't know why, like just any kind of desires. Then I was talking to a friend about an Abraham Hicks cruise. Like, I want to do that. But then the other side of me is like, oh, you're a single mom. Like, this doesn't make sense for you to do it. There's all this programming that goes in the background for me too. So this is what I like to do. I like to sit there and work through it. And this has been programming that has been a long time coming that I'm ready to just kind of dig into and work through. We're not going to do that right here, right now. But if any of you are kind of people who are really desiring to do something, whether it's something small or maybe even has to do with something that you're super passionate about and you're not going forth with it, I would just recommend like sitting with a pen and paper. I put in like a YouTube theta wave, like binaural beats, some kind of like music to get me in the, to kind of get my brain waves in the right state where I can really hopefully listen for the answers that I'm looking for. And I'm telling you, like, it never fails. Like, I mean, I get like pages of just like, I don't even know what I just went through just now. Like, I was crying a little bit, like, what the heck? I mean, I went into stuff about with my parents and like, man, it got deep today, which is awesome. And so what I discovered about, at least with myself, with maybe why I'm not fully opening myself to my deepest desires and expressing them proudly, what my intuition is basically telling me to do to fix that is I can write them. I guess I just need to get them all out there, like write my deepest desires, the things that I most want to do. Live them without apology. I love that one. I want to breathe in that energy and just like live how I want and not feel like I need to apologize for that. Especially if I'm not like hurting anyone or hurting myself. It's just like, just don't be apologetic for the way that you want to live if it's the best way for you. And sometimes I run into that, living in another country and being separated from family and being here. So there's a little bit of guilt there. I realize I got some guilt. I got to look at. Spend more time being proud of yourself. And then you really won't worry about if you think other people are proud of you. That's a good one. I guess, yeah. I need to sit there and spend some more time being proud of myself and what I am accomplishing and not be fixated on maybe what people in my life, what they might think. And actually, yeah, the most important message that is just your desires are in you for a reason. No one else has the same spirit as you. No one else has this makeup. Nobody else came to this earth right here and now to do what you're here to do. You are here for your own agenda. So a lot of times our desires are super powerful for what we want to do in this lifetime. And a lot of times we have all this programming that, even all of us go through. And we end up turning away from our desires. And, our desires can lead us to our passions and what we really want to be doing and how we're going to get the most out of our lives. But we have fears, we have programming. And, yeah, your desires are there for a reason. Like, you have specific ones. Some people want to be nurses for a reason. Some people want to be school teachers for a reason. Like, I don't want to do any of those things, and that's fine. Those aren't my desires, and that's okay. That's why there's like a bajillion people in the world with all these other different desires. So yeah, that's basically what I really wanted to say within this 5 minutes was your desires are important, they're meaningful, and it is important that you identify and you follow them. And if you're not following them, figure out exactly what blocks, what's stopping you. And those answers are in you. Not in these ones. These ones are mine. But you have them already in you. And if you need help with any of that, you just let me know. But yeah, that's it for my little impromptu video. I don't want this getting too long. Bye. Good night.